My name's David, I'm one of the vets here at Zoo South Australia. Cubba was an old Persian leopard. He was 18 years old, which is really getting up there for a leopard. He developed a really sudden onset acute lameness in one of his front legs, which initially we suspected might have been due to a trauma, whether he jumped awkwardly down off a branch, something like that. There was a swelling on his leg, and we started him on a course of anti-inflammatories and pain medication and really gave him a chance to rest up and see whether that injury would heal up. One of the keepers found a photo in the meantime that showed that swelling on his front leg had been there for quite some time, at least a month or more, which suggested to us that potentially there was something more sinister going on rather than just an acute injury. So we anaesthetised him at that point. We took some x-rays of the leg which showed a pretty nasty lytic looking lesion on his bone there, and we took a biopsy of that, sent that off, and that came back to say that yes, we did indeed have a cancer, most likely a bone cancer in the bottom of his leg. That carries a pretty poor prognosis in the long term. But we felt that he was still going on okay. He was eating and drinking, his attitude was really good, and his lameness had improved after that first onset. So we felt that it was, we'd wake him up from the anaesthetic and carry him on the pain medications, on anti-inflammatories, and just take it day by day and see how he went. A couple of weeks later, he'd really started to show more signs of discomfort with his leg. And collectively, between the vet staff and the keepers, we felt that it really wasn't in his best interest to keep him going. He really wasn't a happy cat at that point. He was really keeping to himself and wasn't moving around his enclosure very much. So we felt it was probably it was kindest to put him down at that point, which is always a tough decision for an animal, especially one who's been at the zoo for that long, and a lot of keepers have been involved with caring for him. But when you've got such a nasty disease, we know we're not going to be able to cure him, and we really felt it was kindest to euthanize him at that point.